Hey folks, Colin here from Sumthins Recording, and today I want to show you how to make your chorus hit harder using an organ or a pad type instrument. We're going to be exploring how to make that chorus downbeat hit a little bit harder, and we're going to be using a string pad type instrument here today, but you can use an organ or any kind of pad in this same situation to get this little boost in the chorus. But before we dive in here, if you are ready to go a little bit deeper into the mixing process in its entirety and really start to hone your workflow as a mixing engineer, then I have just the thing for you. It is my 7-step mixing checklist, and it's just a simple PDF that will walk you through the entire mixing process, step by step, to help you get professional and radio-ready mixes without any more of the hassle and without any more of the guesswork. It is a completely free guide, and you can download it below using the link in the video description. Now let's jump in here and take a look at this song. So this is a mix I'm just about through with here. Got to get the vocal in and get that settled, and of course tweak everything here as a package. But I'm inching towards wanting to make the chorus hit a little bit harder here. I'm going to play you the chorus section here, the instrumental so far of the mix, and you can kind of hear what we're dealing with, and then I'll play you the passage going into the chorus so you can hear what our transition sounds like as well. So here's our mix so far for this track. So you can hear it's a big sound on the chorus, right? We've got double electric guitars, doubled acoustics, we got a piano, string pad, and then of course bass and a full drum kit here. Let's take a listen here to the transition from the verse section going into the chorus here. It sounds okay. There's a little lift because our electric guitars go full force during the chorus, right? And our piano picks up a little bit during the chorus, and of course the drums as well. But I want a little bit more emphasis that this is the chorus, this is the big section of the song. And by the time we get to this second verse here going into the chorus, it's already kind of everything's in. Everything just kind of takes a little step up going into this chorus. And I want to emphasize that step we take up into the chorus because we're not adding another instrument going into this chorus section. So we need a little bit of oomph to say, hey, we're at the chorus now. There's no like harmony vocals or anything coming in. So we need that boost here in the instrumentation as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get that with our string pad here. Now you can do this with an organ, string pads. You could actually probably do it with guitars too if you don't have any kind of compression or anything going on, if you want to use automation as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to make the string pad louder in the chorus section. Or actually what we're going to do is we're going to make it softer in the verse section. So we're going to emphasize that kind of quietness in the verse sections, that more intimate type of sound. And then when we hit the chorus, our organ or our string pad is going to jump up here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come to every section that's not the chorus part, and I'm going to bump it down by 3 dB. So I have this shortcut here that I've created in, if you come up to Studio One here, and you go to like keyboard shortcuts, if you type in -3, you'll find that there's a macro built in, and you can kind of assign a key to it. I just assigned the minus key to it, so when I hit minus, it's going to minus that track by, you can see 3 dB. The whole track's already down 3 dB, so when I hit it again, it comes down to 6 dB. It's just a nice level of control that you can put throughout your mix as you're editing. So I'm going to pull all these sections down. So verse 2, we'll leave the bridge, and we'll leave the rest of the section here, I think. But there's a quiet section that comes in towards the end here. Let me find that. So just that piece there before it jumps back into the full force chorus. So now what we have is we have our string pad, but it's just knocked down by about 3 dB in the verse. So take a listen to just our string pad here going from our verse section into our chorus. So now not only is our string pad jumping up the octave to give it that more glamorous or that pretty sort of sound up on the top end, it also jumps up in volume. So it's jumping up in frequency as well as jumping up in volume. So now we have 2 jumps on our string pad here to give it a little bit bigger of a boost here going into the chorus. So let's take a listen to that same section now from our verse going into the chorus. All we've done is pulled our strings down by 3 dB in the verse section. So bumping my mic here. Take a listen to the transition going into the chorus. Now we have an energy lift coming from our string pad here, because like I said, it's not only jumping up in frequency, it's jumping up in volume too. This is something you can do, like I said, on guitars, or even you could do it on drums too. If you want to pull up like the kick drum to emphasize that downbeat, you could pull up the kick drum like a half dB or even a full dB if you want. You don't want to go as excessive as 3 dB here, but it's a cool trick to take the track up in volume, and sometimes I do it with the whole track as well, but we could call that cheating depending on your view of mixing here. So take a listen one more time here, going from this verse section into the chorus, and then we're going to talk about the opposite direction here. So we have that lift going into our chorus now because our string pad here is jumping up in volume. Let's take a listen to the opposite direction now. So coming out of our chorus, we're going to drop down by 3 dB going into the verse. So listen to this transition, how it makes it a little bit more intimate here. This is giving us that dynamic change that we need between our chorus sections and our verse sections, or our bigger sections and our supposedly smaller sections here, or our quieter sections. We need that distinction there to let the listener know, okay, we're in the verse section now we're in the chorus section, right? It's supposed to hit harder, it's supposed to be the most memorable section. So to give that dynamic distinction between it here with the string pad goes a long way to making our chorus hit that much harder. One final time here on the strings, and then inside the whole track here, going into our chorus section here. So here's just our strings. You can hear that volume and frequency jump here, and then back in the track. So if you're looking to make your chorus hit harder, if you need that downbeat to have some more oomph and some more power and definition to it, try using this trick here. I'm using clip gain, but you can also use automation, and you can just automate the fader down for whether it's a string pad or an organ pad, or like I said, guitars or kick drum or whatever. Just automate it down during the verse or automate it up during the chorus section to give that distinction in volume between your verse sections and your chorus parts. Quick one here today, but I hope that was a helpful tip for you. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you're ready to take your mixes to the next level and really start dialing in your workflow as an engineer, then I have just the tool for you, and it is completely free. It is my 7-step mixing checklist, and you can download it below to start creating more professional mixes in less time. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you in the next video.